Tonight, a 22-year-old son, husband, officer, and friend was killed because he did what we asked him to do. Countless officers lined the halls of this hallway after carrying him in and grieve for their brother, while praying with everything they have for the other.
It is our city against the killers.
American citizens are worried about their kids' future in school because of a nationwide gun control problem. According to ABC News, each state has their own gun laws and most states have similar laws, but the state that is mostly in debate is New York. Because in order to carry a concealed weapon, you have to have a special reason or to have a handgun on your person. People in New York argue that their Second Amendment right to carry a weapon for self-defense is being forbidden, but for them, the law is forbidden them to carry the weapon. The Supreme Court argues that even their conservative justices are hesitant to grant guns to people in public because the point of the restriction is to have people not have guns in public areas. An NYPD officer shot dead while reporting to a 911 call. The person that shot the officers managed to kill one of the officers that had stolen a gun in 2017, which was a Glock 45. The 911 call originated from a mother having a domestic dispute, and as the mother was directing the officers to her apartment, the man came out of his apartment and proceeded to shoot the officers and killed one of them. But in the gunfire, the officers managed to shoot the attacker in the right arm and his head. Mayor Eric Adams used to be the public police chief of the NYPD, and he says we need Washington to act up now to stop the flow of weapons into our cities.
Another mass shooting in America.
It feels like this happens over and over and over again. It begs the damn question, what the hell's going on in the United States of America? What the hell's wrong with us?
Just this year, there have been an average of 11 mass shootings per week.
Police are investigating a string of deadly shootings.
A man opened fire on a group of workers, killing at least 8 people.
10 souls have been lost in Boulder, Colorado.
We mourn, and then the political debate begins again.
We know the vast majority of Americans support rational gun violence legislation.
And it's time to put these laws on the books and protect even more people.
Questions have circulated on why guns should be given, but no one has had a thought on what situations cause this law. Many current events such as school shootings, mass shootings, and just regular crime incidents. There were many shootings that could have been avoided by implementing a simple law. According to the Los Angeles Times, it states, the 2 shooters of Colorado High School, both minors during the planning phase, had an older friend purchase a firearm for them at a gun show. A ban on straw purchases would have prevented that. For those unaware, ban straw purchases is when you ban the possibility of loaning or letting someone borrow a gun or weapon. Columbine was the first of many school shootings that left a big impact. Another push to create a gun control law was seen in 2012 after the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. According to the Los Angeles Times, after the 2012 shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Connecticut, some members of Congress pushed to restore an assault weapons ban that had expired in 2004. The new ban would have included semi-automatic weapons that weren't in the 1994 law, including the rifle used at Sandy Hook, but the effort failed. And many saw this as the last straw, since it involved many young children. Criticism, the way something is examined through different religions, political beliefs, and individual viewpoints. Many brought in the political beliefs into these arguments. Many Republicans believe that this was interrupting their Second Amendment. This political posture generally extends to the right of Americans to own firearms. Republicans believe that American citizens have the right to own, carry, and use guns. This belief rests to the ideological environment grounded in the interpretation of the Constitution, along with the basic philosophy of the party. ABC News. We have seen many viewpoints from different people. Many have believed that removing guns or just even limiting guns will solve a problem, while many believe that guns to be a choice is one in oneself. Many haven't seen what really happens in this world today. There's still a small few that believe that there is a change. Today, just half of Americans, 53%, say gun laws should be stricter than they currently are. A few held by 81% of Democrats and Democratic leading independents, but just 20% of Republicans and Republican leaners. We see much conflict between both sides of the argument. Some might agree that guns should be a choice and free speech, while some believe there should be gun laws implemented to control the amount of crimes and shootings that we see today. Whichever choice we made or make in the future will hopefully bring crimes down or may bring cheer in any person who chooses to have a gun. Some might use them for activities such as shows or just for shooting around cans and shooting this, while some believe that guns should just be set down for emergencies only, keep it safe or kept in a safe. Whichever comes our way will improve or might improve our planet or our state. We'll maybe improve it or maybe bring it down. But as long as we get an answer, that's all we seek for.